United were 8 points clear of second-place Liverpool and determined to continue their stranglehold on the Premiership. Middlesbrough fielded the same team that had defeated Tottenham 3-2 in their last fixture. Fit again, Gianluca Festa had to make do with a place on the bench. Gary Pallister was injured, so Borough went with a three-pronged attack of Andy Campbell, Brian Deane and Hamilton Ricard. Sir Alex Ferguson kept faith with the same team that had started against Real Madrid in the Champions League. Ferguson was fielding his strongest side as the Red Devils looked to secure the league title before concentrating on retaining their European crown. A noisy Riverside Stadium. Your match commentator is Ian Dark.
Middlesbrough in their traditional red kit to get us underway. Yapstam and Mark Bosnich with a nice early touch. This is Paul Ince, who will want to do particularly well. He was in good form at White Hart Lane last week. 6 trophies in his time as the governor at Old Trafford. Here's Scholes to Beckham. York is on the near post. Cross doesn't find it, but here's Scholes! And well seen and well held in the end by goalkeeper Mark Schwarzer. He might not have got too clear a view of that. Irwin. And good covering to deny Dwight York. Festa, the substitute, getting across quickly. Cole. Giggs got a lucky bounce. How lucky, we'll see now. York denied by Schwarzer. Well, that was a vital save from the goalkeeper. That was some good work too by Festa in there. And Schwarzer claims it again. The goalkeeper whose error at Old Trafford when these two sides met allowed David Beckham to score in the very last minute. It was one of the goalkeeping howlers of the season, but he's already made a couple of good saves tonight. Ricard helping it in there, and Campbell has put Middlesbrough ahead! Well, they're on fire at the moment, Middlesbrough. An early 21st birthday present for the England under-21 international, Andy Campbell. The ball bounces up. Ricard and Campbell first to react. Manchester United just a little dithery here. 1 or 2 chances to clear. And that's his 4th Middlesbrough goal this season, and he's only recently come into the side. And you can almost see United thinking, what's going on here? They might have thought that Middlesbrough would be reasonably relaxed about this, having secured their Premiership safety, but Borough look as if they want this bad. And that was number 2! Ricard! There's a flag up. There might have been a push in there. It's going to be disallowed. And quickly the game resumes with Beckham United. So adept on the counter. Andy Cole. Sudden change in the mood. Beckham. We think Ricard did a spot of pushing on his way towards heading that ball. Suddenly United with Keane looking for an equaliser instead of being 2-0 down, as they must have thought for a moment. Is there quite enough drama for you here? Wow, he's disallowed that. Was there a bit of hand involved as well? United have maybe got into the habit of knocking the ball around serenely, as they're able to do in the Champions League, but there's a different kind of pace and feel to things. But here they're being forced to operate at helter-skelter by Middlesbrough, who are pushing them and contesting every blade of grass out there, and they're producing one or two errors doing it. Long-serving Robbie Mustoe wanting a bit too much time. Now it's Beckham. Good looking ball in, and Giggs. Good chance. And maybe United will reflect they had the wrong man on the end of it for a header. They probably would have wanted Cole and York in there. It's not to say that Ryan Giggs hasn't scored the odd header along the way, but you know what I mean. Sylvester's throw. York across to Scholes. Schwarzer only half gets there, and Andy Cole misses it. And is wondering how. It honestly didn't look that difficult for him to turn it in. Just rather snatched it. Big chance there for Andy Cole's 200th career league goal in club football. Oh dear, he says. United 8 points clear in the title race going into this one, ahead of Liverpool, but not quite home and hosed just yet. Back defending. Can United strike late in this first half? Gary Neville's long throw bounces an awful long way, and York's header had to get all the pace on the ball himself, but it was really the direction that was missing more than anything here. Says get back there. That's where I'm telling you the ball went out of play. Allowing no nonsense at all. Well, that's it. I make it 3 minutes played. So does the referee. Blows his whistle. Andy Campbell, the 20-year-old, with the vital goal for Middlesbrough that keeps things very interesting here. One disallowed for Hamilton Ricard as well. There'll be a lot of debate about that at half-time. Should it have been disallowed? The referee thought the answer to it was yes. And Manchester United being given a hard time of it here. 8 points clear or not at the top of the Premiership on the run-in. A half-time scoreline here at the Riverside, an interesting one. Middlesbrough 1, Manchester United 0. Sir Alex Ferguson was too amused to see Manchester United, having been roasted by him after their performance in Madrid, come out here and play pretty very poorly, really, certainly for the opening half an hour. They picked it up a bit after that. Keane making a forward run. They're obviously going to try to spring him from midfield positions. He's already scored 12 this season. He's one of the leading scorers in the Champions League, in fact, with 6, Roy Keane. Of defending to do here. Here's Gary Neville with a long throw. Giggs, and they've equalised straight away. Manchester United level, and it looked a half-hit shot that maybe Mark Schwarzer didn't completely see. Was he unsighted? Just what United wanted. Went through a lot of players. This might give you a better idea. Yeah, I think Schwarzer saw that late. It came out from behind Dwight York. Yes, it did. And Ryan Giggs with the goal to put Manchester United on level terms. Now that goal coming within a minute or so of the restart. In fact, somebody who's had a watch on it reckons it was 55 seconds. And here are United again with Andy Cole. He's not just in the mood at the moment, is he, Andy Cole? But Borough absolutely caught out here. Cole in behind them. And that could and probably should have been 2-1. Pendulum's just swung the other way, though, in this second half. Dwight York going down this time. Almost an arm lock with Vickers. He doesn't fancy it. He tries to chip Giggs. It's come out to Ryan Giggs again, and how did that stay out? How did that stay out? It just needed a touch. No doubt about it, Giggs meant it as a shot. It seems to have taken some kind of deflection on the way through. I must say that escaped me. But that's hit a Middlesbrough boot somewhere. And whoever it was, maybe that was a little miracle for Middlesbrough. Here comes the corner kick. Free header for York. Oh, Middlesbrough just riding their luck back there. But look at Andy Campbell here. Wants to take them all on. And he's got the speed too. It's a solo run from Andy Campbell, but it's destined to end in a cul-de-sac. Well, he'd have needed to do a Michael Owen against Argentina, wouldn't he, to have scored there. Now, let's have a look at this incident again. The ball chipped out, Giggs drives it, and it did hit a Middlesbrough foot on the way through. It might have been that of Fester. Otherwise, it could have been into the far corner. Skulls. Manchester United at the moment looking in command. Beckham. Oh, that's a lovely ball. It's Cole. That'll do. 2-1 to Manchester United. Andy Cole's 200th goal in club football. And within a quarter of an hour of the restart, Manchester United have turned this round. Middlesbrough had a deserved lead at the break, beautifully set up by Beckham. And Andy Cole, at last, gets the radar right. Middlesbrough 1, Manchester United 2. 22nd of the season for Andy Cole. Andy Cole. Keane. Now Scholes. Good save, and well held too by Schwarzer. Stretching that 6 feet 5 inch frame. Good hold. Juninho. Easily hustled out of it by Stam. Look at Beckham in space here. Is he going to let one go? He does. He almost seemed reluctant to do it, David Beckham. It was the kind of angle he usually relishes. I remember him exploding one into the roof of the net on the last day of last season against Tottenham from almost exactly there. Schwarzer seemed to be impeded. Nothing given. Giggs back in again. He really got hold of it as well. Giggs towards the back post, and Vickers has to give away the corner. I must say my impression as that corner came over was that Schwarzer, the Middlesbrough goalkeeper, was being impeded. As it was, the ball was headed off the line. Oh, and that's a cracking goal from Scholes! Yet another one from his locker of magnificent strikes. Well, this one is hit like an absolute tracer bullet. Whack. Scored a screaming volley at Bradford a couple of weeks back. And look at that. Oh dear, that almost took the back of the net off. 11 this season for Scholes. And 5 in his last 3 Premiership games. And understandably, just a little dispirited, Middlesbrough now. Just as they did against West Ham United, though not in such spectacular fashion. Manchester United have punished a side who have taken the lead against them. Won by Henningberg in the air, flicked on by Cole, trying to pick up York. There's a mistake by Vickers. It's Dwight York, and somehow it stays 3. Loves to smile, Dwight York, but it may be a smile of embarrassment there. Vickers will be more embarrassed and very relieved. Ooh, Sylvester knew what he was doing, I think. Just to sneak one, who knows? Well, Beckham's missed it completely, and off the line somehow. The goalkeeper came for that, Bosnich. It was an air shot from him. It bounced off Button and Campbell, and off the line. Well, astonishing developments in there. It's good to see the two players having a bit of crack about it. Somebody wants to get on the pitch and join in. Here's the corner. Bosnich has missed it again, and Borough have got one with Paulins. Would you believe? Scores against Manchester United again. Handball, says Bosnich, whose goalkeeping on those 2 crosses left plenty to be desired. Was there a bit of hand by Ince? Referee doesn't think so. Well, it might have been off his shoulder, but the goal stands. Well, It certainly wasn't handball, looking at that. It just ricocheted off him. 3-2. With a little over 3 minutes to go. Suddenly that miss by Dwight York looks a bit expensive. And United, who may well have been in the comfort zone, have got some work to do. Here's Nicky Butt. And a chance for number 4. Is that offside? It looked it. It looked offside from Quentin Fortune. And the goal's been given. Well, we've got uproar here now. Every Middlesbrough player thinks that was offside. Quentin Fortune scored it. And I must say, there was a very strong suspicion of offside, but was he offside when the ball was played through? High drama. The goal is given. Paul Durkin says goal. Andy Campbell having a lot to say. Now let's have a look at this and see if we can untangle it. Nicky Butt. Look, keep your eye on Fortune in the middle there. No, he was definitely onside. And give all the credit in the world to the assistant who kept his wits about him. Splendid stuff so far from Juninho, and look at that! What a goal from the little Brazilian. Well, it's an incredible finish here. 4-3 now, would you believe? A really amazing night at the Riverside, this one. Juninho nutmegged, and then bent his shot into the corner of the net. Magnificent goal. Cole and Vickers in a rather unseemly heap. Game over. Manchester United have the 3 points after a remarkable and dramatic night here.